Have you seen Tempe Crow's videos yet? Stick around, meatbag, and you'll be clicking the subscribe button in no time.
Hey guys, Tempe here, and welcome to another episode of Little Mythical Creature. It's been, wow, not as much of a busy week as I wanted to. A lot of recuperation happening from the LAN party that I did last week. Been working with Altazar on some videos, also been working with DJ Davey from Gamer for Life on other interesting projects, so that happened on Tuesday. And then have a list of what to talk about. Yes, it sounds very little, but those are some themes that need to be, or things that need to be addressed in this episode of my vlog. Just need to. My hat is here. I am not wearing it because it's too warm and too hot, and just I didn't think my panda would be like a nice addition to the vlogs again. So hat's here. So yes, played a bit of ranked this week and lost, and I will probably not be going back to ranked at all ever again because I do not have the patience, the human or the capacity to deal with idiots that feed or just blame others for their mistakes. I've had it. I'm done. I do not want to do this ever again. That doesn't mean I'm quitting League of Legends. I'm still going to play it, just not going to play ranked anymore. I'm bowing down and stepping down and saying, let the better people in ranked or better players than me have fun in ranked, because I do not have fun in ranked. I don't have fun in ranked. It's frustrating. It's just so yeah, earlier this week, I think around Monday or Tuesday, I played a ranked game and I was paired with a Diamond 5. My duo partner was gold. So in the enemy team we had 3 platinums and 2 golds, which wasn't that bad. I was playing a Leona support and held my own, definitely was following what the other support was doing, the warding, just keeping my eyes out on her and just holding my own, and that's what made me proud. I held my own against platinum and gold on the bottom. My team was of me silver 2, gold my jungler, my duo partner, platinum AD carry, and dear god, that human being, that person did not know how to position, went in balls deep when he shouldn't have, and just no, it was horrible. Platinum middle player and Diamond 5 troll, the Timo solo top. I'm not saying that he didn't win his lane. He won his lane. He pushed it to the inner turret, killed the inner turret, got to the inhibitor turret, but at the cost of us fighting 4 on 5, us fighting 4 on 4. He can outdo anyone at that point. He had skills. I'm not saying that he didn't have skills. He's a Diamond 5, but he wasn't in team fights. He wasn't even attempting to do anything regards to that. So yes. Diamond 5 ranked trolls, really, why do you do it? I know you have come a long way to get to Diamond 5, to Diamond League, and at the same time, why do you have the need to troll for 2-3 weeks, winning or losing games as you go? It's just no. Because of you, I really don't want to play League of Legends ranked matches anymore. Now that that's over, as I said, at the beginning of the week I was really into just being rage mode about it, but I can't anymore. Really, just what's the point of me raging about something that I'll A, never attain, and B, be honest, it's not what I want to do. I'm a shoutcaster, and that will be the third thing I talk about today. So the second thing is Pacific Rim. I'm just going to tell us a really short overview about it, not going to spoil it. Chances are I could use a spoiler finger, but I'm not going to. Anyways, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a really good movie. I loved it. Personally, I loved it. There are some people that were disappointed by it, some that didn't like it as much. So, as I said, I loved it. It had four components that were essential to me. They had huge robot suits that they fought called Jaegers, called Jaegers. They were amazing. They had monsters called kaijus. Again, robot versus monster. It's amazing. They had GLaDOS, or the voice actress of the GLaDOS computer from the Portal games, with only 3 filters removed. So she still has that GLaDOS field, but actually doesn't. But it's not exactly GLaDOS, and it's like they brilliant. And also, the fourth thing is the leading male actor was Charlie Hunnam, and he plays in one of my favorite TV shows, Sons of Anarchy. So if you did not check either of those, check it out. So yeah, I got what I expected from the movie, was really excited, loved it, and could probably go on talking about it for an hour. So I'm definitely not going to spoil for any viewers that didn't see the movie. So yeah, go check it out. I'm hoping you will like it, but if not, hey, at least it's a fun movie during the summer that you can watch and nerd over. And yeah, now the shoutcasting part, because this is a vlog about me and how I dropped into some of stuff. I talked about a bit of my gaming history, and now I'm going to talk about shoutcasting. So around the 2011, or actually no, January 2012, I've seen Intellect Remasters New York, and it was casted by D-Man and Joe, if I'm not mistaken. I actually need to recheck. I just remember D-Man being there. I remember D-Man's voice, and it was Fnatic versus SK Gaming. I think the old El Clasico, as it's now known in the League of Legends LCS, and just in general, it was a really good game. And it was the finals of the Intellect Masters New York. The victory, of course, went to Fnatic. They did brilliant, just brilliant. So first time I've seen it, like that was also the first time I started getting more involved with the competitive scene. Just watching it more, reading forum posts, and just getting to know all the teams that are out there from the competitive scene at the time, instead of like the LCS, which is now, which kind of gives us a more opportunity to see not so hyped and high-end teams that have been on the scene for 3 years now. So after that, I started watching more League of Legends competitive scene, more tournaments, and around May of 2012, I stumbled upon Quickshot, as he was casting one online tournament, and he did an amazing job. I think he was casting alone for most of it, because his American partner, co-caster, was running late because of the time difference between Europe and America, and just started watching him a bit more. So from May, God, it's been a year, over a year, and around July, I decided I'm going to contact him and ask him for some advice on how to become a shoutcaster, because with him and Demon inspiring me so much to be a caster, and just noticing that there aren't many female casters there. There's one Chinese woman that she casts for the Chinese league, and she's brilliant. I'm guessing she's really, really brilliant. Not sure if she's a play-by-play or a color caster, but she's brilliant, and I admire her so much. So and I've noticed her in the World Season 2 World Championship that she casted, because D-Man and Jack pointed her out, and it was like, so much respect came out of me, and just really wanted to get more into it. So, but I jumped. So I contacted Quickshot, and he gave me some pointers, got me started, and on October, right after the championship, World Championship series, World Championship just, I started recording videos. I started casting. My first videos are horrible. If you follow my channel, you know that they were horrible. Me barely speaking, me trembling from fear. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I made those videos. I'm glad I didn't delete them. I'm glad I still have them, because if you take the time, even if I take some time to check it all out, I can actually see how and where I progressed, how at ease I became, and how each time I make a video my personality shows up a bit more, how I'm improving in both color casting and play-by-play casting. And this is something that I always wondered what I'm good at, what is my where I want my shoutcasting to be. Do I want to be a color caster and show the world that, and show that yes, a girl can be analytical and systematic and just be spot on with so many cool details like summoner spells and their cooldowns, the every champion's ability and cooldown and what does it do, and not the damage. Like, for me to actually learn what damage or damage percentage or bonus percentage it gets from AD or AP, that would take a lot of effort from me to learn. I'm not saying that at one point I probably won't know it, but with the game changing so frequently and the nerfs and buffs, it's really easier to just mouse over it within the game and see at what stage it is, than just try to blindly decide and go in and say, oh yeah, it's that's that damage point. Actually, having known the cooldowns and what the ability does and the name of the ability, for me it's more important than the numbers behind the ability, like the damage it does. At the end of the day, my play-by-play caster, if I'm color casting and I have a play-by-play caster just, it deals tons of damage. So I can easily go and check, yeah, it dealt tons of damage, it dealt that and that damage with those numbers. So, and ever since me working with Censored Gaming on their 2 tournaments, I kind of noticed that I am like Freak, the play-by-play and color caster of the North American LCS. So he can easily, without even breaking a sweat, without breaking his stride, switch from play-by-play to color casting, or from color casting to play-by-play. And he has that passion and drive behind him to be able to do it. And I'm like that. I notice that I'm like that, even though when it comes to speaking and the way I speak, the way I use my tone of voice, I'm more close to Rivington, because he has this calm, soothing voice, and then he's a play-by-play caster, so he has this calm, soothing voice in between actions, but then just goes pours his heart out and his emotions into it when he is doing his play-by-play, when there's team fight happening. So I'm closer to that in that aspect, but I'm definitely more of a Freak, because I can do both, and do both very easily. Also, because of that LAN party that I did, I noticed that I'm very flexible when it comes to my co-casters. I can easily either from play-by-play, set the pace of the game and let them follow me, or I can easily, if I'm color casting, follow their lead and just adapt myself to them. And I'm really liking it. The more I work with different people, the more that side comes out, the more I become flexible with the people I'm working with. So yeah, I've been doing this for a year now, or almost a year. It will be a year in October, so 3 months more. And I'm happy where it's heading. Definitely making a lot of contacts, loving the work that I do. I'm being more creative. It's just, yeah, and at the end of the day, I'm not doing this to become famous or to become famous or for the money. I'm doing this because I love League of Legends. I'm doing this because I love to talk about League of Legends. And it's something that I'm pouring my heart in. It's something that I see myself doing, and I'm not giving up on it, and just having fun. at the end of the day, I'm having fun doing what I love, and I'm more productive and creative because of that. And yeah, it's my dream, and I'm chasing it, and I'm not regretting one tiny second of it. Wow, this has been a very long log. As always, if you have questions or want to hit me up, follow me on Twitter. I will leave a link in the description below. If you have any comments or good or negative feedback, just make it a constructive criticism. If you have anything to say about it, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, it's there as well. It's here. Is it there? Click, there's the subscribe button. Rate, share, and I shall see you on Monday with a new game commentary video. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend and the rest of your week. Bye guys.